How terrifying could the power of a 1 millimeter black hole really be? What would happen if it suddenly appeared on Earth? Its destructive potential might be far more extreme than you imagine. It would torment the planet for 5 billion years before completely tearing Earth apart. The famous astrophysicist Neil once issued a warning. If a black hole ever visited the solar system, it would mean the end of cosmic order itself. Under the laws of a black hole, everything, without exception, ultimately meets the same fate, being torn down to the most fundamental particles, even if the black hole is only 1 millimeter in size. You might think that 1 millimeter is smaller than a grain of sand, and wonder what harm it could possibly cause. But remember, this is a black hole. A black hole just 1 millimeter in diameter would possess an astonishing mass, exceeding 1/10 of Earth's mass, about the combined mass of 5 moons. When such a tiny yet immensely heavy object arrives on Earth's surface, don't expect to see it clearly. Its event horizon, the point of no return, might be only 1 millimeter wide, but its terrifying gravitational influence could extend over 2,000 kilometers. Within that range, Earth's own gravity would completely fail, replaced by the black hole's absolute dominance. It would behave like an invisible, colossal gravitational vortex, violently tearing apart everything nearby. We, along with everything on the ground, wouldn't even have time to blink before being shredded into elementary particles by its immense tidal forces, turning into a stream of searing plasma that it would instantly consume. Even worse, this cosmic monster wouldn't linger on the surface. It would plunge straight toward Earth's core like a bullet of infinite density, ignoring every obstacle in its path. According to calculations, it would take only about 42 minutes for it to pass through the crust and mantle and reach the planet's heart. After crossing the core, inertia would carry it out the opposite side of Earth, only for gravity to pull it back again. It would continue oscillating back and forth through the planet's interior like an insatiable cosmic serpent. With every passage, it would devour vast amounts of matter. The crust would crack, the mantle would hollow out, and Earth would begin disintegrating rapidly from within. Before long, Earth would cease to be a blue planet and would instead be surrounded by a blazing, glowing disk of debris and gas, reaching temperatures comparable to the sun's surface, around 6,000 degrees Celsius. However, for this tiny black hole to completely consume the entire Earth, scientists estimate it would take roughly 5 billion years. Yet long before that, the planet would already be unrecognizable, possibly reduced to cosmic rubble within just a few hours or days. The moon's orbit would be severely disturbed, and the entire solar system could plunge into chaos as a result. Although a 1 millimeter black hole is extremely unlikely to form naturally and remains purely a theoretical construct, this idea is not pure fantasy. In 2008, when humanity launched one of its greatest scientific projects, the Large Hadron Collider, even leading scientists, including Stephen Hawking, expressed serious concern that it might inadvertently open a gateway to hell by creating a microscopic black hole capable of consuming everything. More than a decade has passed, and we are still safe. That's because the energy required to produce such a miniature black hole is trillions of times greater than the collider's maximum capacity. So for now, we are safe, with at least 5 billion years to contemplate our defenses. But this story serves as a reminder, before the immense power of the universe, humanity is profoundly small and fragile.